Hi, I'm Jane Dubovy, a special needs attorney located in Pacific Palisades, California. The following is a presentation made at the 2011 COPAA conference in San Antonio, Texas. The title, Everything You Wanted to Know About Assessments But Were Afraid to Ask. Before the video you're about to see, the group had received information regarding the standardization of measuring psychometric testing with special needs children. The group was then broken into smaller sections and given a simple instruction of finding the mean score for the measurement of the hands in the group. The mean score is an average of all the measurements. Here, however, how to measure the hands is not defined. For further information on this presentation and other special education issues, go to the website www.A2Z.com. Thank you. You're done. Our answers. Okay. Now we're going to tell you the right answer, and then we're going to find out why you all didn't get the right answer.
How can they not get the right answer? Jane, it's pretty straightforward. We said measure the hand.
Just measure the hands.
Just measure your hands.
Measure the hands and come up with a mean, right?
Right.
So you all came up with the answer 10, right?
No.
What? And?
Okay, let's see how they got their answers.
Well, let's
their
tell.
scores.
Should we
Maybe
tell
their
them how we
scores are
got
close.
Well, maybe we should tell them. Should we tell them how we got our answers?
Not yet.
Okay, so
maybe they're
tell you.
close. Maybe they're close to
Okay,
10. Is
all
it
right.
close to 10?
Okay, so let's
They're
go.
not close to 10.
Really? That's amazing. What's the first? What was your
It's the
answer?
standard.
Answer. Your answer was 1. And how was your test modified? Yeah. Okay. Well, your test is what? How was your test modified?
We had to measure to the nearest foot.
You measured to the nearest foot.
Did everybody get 1?
Did everybody get 1? No.
Oh, man.
Okay. So, what was your answer?
Us?
Yeah.
We got 21.75 lines, which we approximated
21.75 lines.
Yeah, because we looked at it, a college rule paper, and the lines were, we Googled it, and they're close to a centimeter, so 21.
All right, and so you used accommodations to take that test because you accessed the computer, which, did you know, was that accommodation provided for in advance?
No, and they didn't ask permission either.
So,
But they did report the deviation, so it's acceptable.
okay, so they reported the deviation, and your instruction was to do what? Measure the hand by what?
We started at wrist point where we went with their wrist, and then we measured to the top of the finger, not including the nail.
Oh!
And using what measurement were you using? Centimeters, you said?
So we have
Approximated centimeters.
Okay, fine.
And we did have a discussion on what a measurement of a hand would be, whether
Okay.
it was going to be
So
from digit
this
span
is-
to digit span or top to bottom.
Okay, so this was a group test. So, you know, it wasn't any individual. Okay, so, and what your answer was 27?
Yeah.
27 something centimeters. Anybody else get 27 centimeters?
21.7.
21.7 centimeters? Anybody else get that? Okay. Come up with.
We came up with 3.9375-ish.
5-ish. And,
Well, we had a part we knew that was 4.2.
okay, so you measured straight across.
Yes.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
you know, a bunch of these people are using measurement devices that were not approved by the publisher.
I know, not only that, but, okay, so you measured straight
One of
across.
the publishers amended that and asked us to measure across.
No,
So we had to
right.
get that publisher's.
Yeah, you had a modified instruction. That wasn't from the publisher, that was from the administrator. You
Oh,
modified the
okay.
instruction.
That was your district administrator.
Yeah, and modified the instruction.
Okay, well, the district administrator told us to.
Okay, and that
measure
was,
across.
and that was in inches or centimeters or what?
It was
They had training on that.
4.25 inches.
Okay, and what was the one in front? The next group in front of you? Yeah.
We didn't get an answer.
Okay.
We had some debate about what we were measuring first.
Okay.
Attorneys!
The attorney table in the back, couldn't even take the test. You know what, it's not validated on attorneys for that very reason.
The instruction didn't say whether we were measuring width or length or weight or circumference or what. So we decided to do closed hand width and length from the wrist to the top of the middle finger. And you instructed us, she modified it to say we should give it in terms of feet,
Uh-huh.
and we were still calculating.
Yeah, because you were coming, because you couldn't get to a foot, so you were trying
We
to.
get it to a foot by, we have this.
Oh.
Another unapproved measuring device.
Yeah, they had some measuring device.
See, this is 8 inches.
Okay, how about the
We
group,
still had to do the math to get the inches into feet.
how about the group in front?
Well, we got no results either. We were instructed to measure it in grams, and there was absolutely no valid way to test the weight of a hand in grams separated from the arm. And even if it were, we tried to think of, using the water displacement volume. We had no way to do that. We didn't have
127
the
hours.
proper instruments to measure it, so we just.
Where's your Leatherman?
So you chose to get a 0 on that subtest.
No,
Okay.
five-finger discount. No.
Yeah, you got a 0 on that subtest, which of course is going to invalidate or render your verbal IQ score down. Okay.
I can't help it if the test administrator is giving these accommodating instructions.
How about the next group in front? How about the group in front of that? What was yours?
Is that us?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have full protocols for this test, so we had to develop our own.
Excellent.
Yeah, which is, of course,
Excellent.
as a testee, that's not really what you're supposed to
He
do.
must work for the school district.
I think so. Yeah.
20.5 lines, and our protocols call for an official Costco rule.
And that was measured, how did you measure it? With part of the hand?
Right hand from the
Right hand.
wrist to the top of the
And you
finger.
did right hand, okay. And how many of you were right-handed at the table? Did you even ask that question?
No, we didn't. It's not in there.
It might have been relevant to know if you were measuring right hand, who's a right hand and left hand. I played tennis, but I can't get the ring on my right hand like I can get on my left hand, so I'm assuming there's something bigger here. How about in front here?
Okay, all right, we've got some confusion.
Did you start, I noticed you started modifying and you were using stuff after the pencils were put down. So we should note that on the test results.
We took this.
She
which is
continued
4
to
by
work
7.
after the time limit
I'm
was
sorry.
given.
No,
We were having trouble with scoring.
we're having trouble with scoring.
What was your modification?
Our modification was that we all took this and we measured it from the heel of your hand all the way to the top of your top finger, your middle finger, and we got a total of 22.2 because we extended the number of lines for the 7-inch piece, and so we were just having a discussion as to whether it's 25 because we had 25 lines. Anyway, we got 22.2, and then when she did her calculation, we got 6 inches. So we got 6 inches.
What you've previously seen is just one small piece of that entire full day presentation. It was approximately 6 hours. It was held at the COPAA annual conference. COPAA can be found at www.copaa.org. It is an organization of parents, advocates, and attorneys, all concerned about special needs issues as they pertain to children in the educational arena. If you'd like to see the full presentation, I believe it will be given next year again at the next annual COPAA conference to be held in Miami, Florida. And it will be in around the March time too, so check the website for further information. Again, thank you for viewing the video. 2, 3, 4 hands, right? So the standard, so we measured our hands, so the mean was 2, and then we measured our fingers.
8, 9, 10.
Oh, I have 10 fingers.
And 10 plus 2 divided by 2 is 10.
10.
Woo!
Aha, so now, if you had had that instruction, you all would have come up with the same thing. You would have come up with a reliable answer because the instructions would have been standardized, they would have made sense, and they would have been administered in a standardized fashion. This example that we gave here is a little bit more ludicrous, but school district assessors do this kind of stuff all the time. And they end up with these ridiculous scores that are supposed to be truly reflective of your child. And if you're a parent of a child, you just gasp when they come back with how your child has no difficulties reading, has no difficulties with math calculations, has no difficulties with understanding the written word or the expressive language, because that's what's happening in the testing. What you didn't see in the previous video from the presentation of everything you want to know about assessments but were afraid to ask were other testing strategies that we provided the audience. The strategies include asking for comprehensive tests in all areas of need. These could be cognitive test, achievement test, visual motor test, audiological test, the complete battery, so you can determine specifically what areas of need that your child has and what services could be offered to address those needs. If you would like to participate in this entire live presentation, it will be available again in March of 2012 at the Miami, Florida COPAA conference. Check their website, www.copa.org, for further details. Thank you.